Hey, do you want to get the most bang for your buck at your local auto parts store? Then watch this video now. So you need a part for your, let's say, classic Mopar. And you've already shopped around to all the stores in your area and you think you have the best price. But what if you're missing one thing? You walk up to the counter, and there's some kid behind the counter. I'm 40, so I could say some kid, I guess. Oh, welcome to New House Auto Parts. What do you need? Yeah, I need a ignition coil for a 1973 Plymouth Barracuda. You said a 1973 Barracuda. Dang, that's old. What'd you need again? Yeah, I need an ignition coil. Ignition coil, you said? What size? Engine. Yeah, it's a 340. I got a 5.2 or a 5.6. 5.2, that's a 318. That'll work. All right, 5.2. Is it automatic or a standard? Is it two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive? And what color is it? It's an automatic. It's yellow. It's a car, so it's two-wheel drive. Is that the 2-barrel or a 4-barrel? It's a 4-barrel. All right, I got you ignition coil here. Price is $42.99. You want that one? We got to order it. $42.99. It seems kind of high. I looked it up on your guys' website. It said you have one in stock. Can you check a part number? Well, the internet, that's all wrong. It's all wrong. What we actually have in the warehouse is what we have in the warehouse. Okay, well, I got another car that needs a coil as well. A truck, actually. Can you look one up for a 1985 Dodge Ram, 2-wheel drive, 318, 2-barrel? Our system just went down. We're gonna have to reboot it. It's gonna take a couple minutes. Yeah, I can wait. All right, system's back up and running. Yeah, we got one in stock. $15.99. You guys get my point, right? That going to the local auto parts store, sometimes it's a pain. Like, I know why a lot of people just order parts off the internet, have them shipped home. I mean, I do the same thing if the price is better. But every now and then, you got to run down to local people. So, that demonstration is my whole hack for this video. I'm working on that Roadrunner out there. And I looked up a coil. So, I get on the internet, and it pops up. Like, $42.99, $35.99. Then you got all the performance ones like Excel. And you got the flamethrower ones. And you got that giant one. And the prices just keep going up. So I get out of the search engine. I go back in there. Type it in for a 1980s Dodge Ram 318. It would have the same electronic ignition. So go in there, look it up, and sure enough, The first one pops up, $15.99. So I go down to the description. I try to look at the specs. You know, it doesn't give me a resistance reading or anything, but it's for the same type of ignition. Why pay the $42.99 that you looked up year specific for your car when you can just cheat it a little bit and order for the 80s truck? Now, I've done this trick at all the bigger names. I won't mention their names on here, but I've done it at all the big names. I bought valve cover gaskets, water pumps but you need to be like fuel injection back, right? So you need to do like 85 below. You know, there are some differences in parts, like starter relays, you know, but you can order those for earlier 80s trucks. Some of the other lesser known, but it just seems like if you go in and order parts for like this Challenger right here, or the Charger, it seems like they got a $10 to $30 price increase on some of the parts that are basically the same. And I mentioned that in the Roadrunner video I made, that it had the same part number. Actually, it didn't. It was like one part number off, but it was the same brand. The price for the older car was $20 more. I think the cheapest one was like $35.99. The one I got for the truck was $15.99. So maybe you guys do, maybe everybody does this. Maybe, but I've been doing it for a while. I've been doing it for years. It's actually my dad that pointed it out one time, because we went to an auto parts store. They said they didn't have a starter for the Charger. So then he said, well, do you have a starter for like a 1983 Dodge Diplomat? And they had it. When I found that $15.99 part, I found the store that had it. I drove to that store. The kid behind the counter could have been like 17 maybe. He was a nice kid. Anyway, I tell him exactly what I typed in on the search. 1985 Dodge, four-wheel drive, pickup truck. He asked me some kind of, is it a custom? Is it a prospector? Questions you don't even need to really ask, but he was asking me. And I'm like, okay, what pops up? The $42.99 one, the $35.99 one. I'm like, hey, I went to your guys' website. It says you have one for $15.99. Well, I'm looking here, sir. Nothing's listed. So I pull out my phone, give him the part number. Oh, there it is. Shocking. There's a big problem with customer service worldwide. Maybe I'll make another video on that. So the kid goes back in the back. He comes back. He can't find it. He goes and asks the other guy that was arguing, saying that the website inventory doesn't reflect their actual inventory. So when his computer said they had one though, but they couldn't find it. He goes back with that boy. They come back 20 minutes later with a giant box. But yep, there's a coil inside that I needed. So I gladly purchased it. Told the boy thanks for all his help. Then went home. But it does work on a bunch of other parts, like, you know, spark plug wires. You know, obviously if you have points, you have electronic ignition, you want to get like the points plug wires, and this light keeps going in and out. But you need to, you know, read up on it. Make sure that that part will fit your car. I mean, you don't want to go sticking A-body tie rod ends on a big old Chrysler New Yorker or something. But small parts, you can save you some money. I saved $20-some by buying that for a truck. So I hope this video helped. I hope I can bring you some more videos like this. See you on the next one.